$5 Games presents 8Doors, Arum's Afterlife Adventure. This game is charming. How charming? That charming. The game starts off with the protagonist approaching some fishermen. She relates a story about how everyone in her hometown had died of a heart attack, with her being the last one left. She found a spirit who told her that these fishermen knew how to get to purgatory without dying. Basically jump into the ocean at a very specific spot and practically drown. I only say that she didn't die because everyone in Death Tavern refers to her as a living person. Until then, I actually did think she committed suicide. The main plot is that she's searching for her father's soul. Unfortunately, purgatory is a mess and she gets recruited into sorting it out because they are understaffed. The animations and characters are absolutely fabulous. Both their words and animations clearly display each character's distinction and charm. I think the game is worth going through just because of the artist's work in creating this. Unfortunately, the game heavily implies who the villain is early on, so the mystery element that was established as to what's going on at the start of the game does dissipate it a bit. There are multiple environments. I didn't get to them, but it was cool to see the modern technology bleed into the mountain environment. It made it an interesting blend of both ancient art and modern society. As far as a platformer goes, jumping and dodging feel fine. Combat on the ground feels a little clunky when you finish a combo. That's actually intentional because the final hit does a lot more damage than the other swings, and so it carries a bit of risk to do it. This isn't immediately obvious though because you can't see the enemy's life bars. However, I have seen some full health enemies die in one hit from the final strike, when normally they take about 5 swipes. I mostly did jump swings though, out of both habit and because it felt really smooth. The map does feel a bit like an amateur maze. It's not crystal clear where to go. To put it simply, don't go into the dark cave. The game allows you to go there, but you shouldn't go there until you get a light source. A few people have actually dropped the game because they got stuck there. As you travel around, there are some lost souls that you can collect and return to the tavern for rewards. You need to do the special ability with the scythe specifically to collect them. When I tried it with the sword, it didn't work, or I missed epically. Both going the wrong way and having to return to the tavern when you collect souls makes for a bit of backtracking. Yes, there's fast travel to help remedy this, but backtracking isn't exactly the most enjoyable thing to do. The 2 bosses that I fought did have a variety of attacks, which was kind of nice. The solution to each attack was relatively simple. They do power up halfway though. This causes them to speed up slightly and to perform a follow-up to one of their attacks, meaning that rolling through them won't always work, but since it's only one attack that changes, it feels a little lackluster. It's not the most engaging powered up boss I fought against. Then again, they are also the starting bosses, so it could improve later on. Subscribe, I do 5 of these each week. Like and comment if you want. That's a wrap for this game. Consider picking this game up instead of a wall scroll.